Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. And I have been really busy. So, this episode's going to be kind of a talky episode. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff I've done, but it's going to be also a question. Like, I got a lot of questions now because I got into Red Power and stuff, so I'm kind of confused on a couple things, and I'm hoping you guys will shed some light on it for me. And I'm just looking for, if possible, real, not like maybes or I thinks, but I'm looking for definite answers, just so we can. Oh, look, lightning over there struck. Just so we can, cut to the just so it's right, so I don't have to keep on trying certain things and stuff. So I'm looking for pretty much definite answers on the things that I ask. For sure answers. Let me put that back in. Alright, let's start over here at the beginning. I took down those rubber trees that were there. The guy's still there though. The villager, he's right here. He's gonna stay there. So yeah, I still have some work to do on the design and stuff. The house and stuff, I like it for the most part. I got a couple things I want to do with the roof, just to add detail. I still got to finish this detail around right here. I do like that detail. It brings out the windows. And then this detail right here on that brings out detail. It just makes it so there's definition, Anyways, I got some more oil, so that's good. So we're good on oil right now. I did fill up the fuel tank, so that's why the oil is just sitting there. Biofuel or biomass. Oh my god, I've been using that just like madman. So I changed all these to oak saplings. I did have them on not pumpkins. Cactus. Was it cactus? Yeah, cactus and wheat, and it drained it quick, as you can see. And now look, this is actually starting to drain. I'm using more than I'm gaining. So on forestry, they have a new farm that's the multi-block farm where you use these special blocks. Let's see if we can see. No, that's not it. These ones right here. All these kind of weird looking blocks right here. All these ones. So those are going to produce a lot more saplings. So what I'm going to need to do is for biofuel and biomass. Well, we're not really biofuel. I'm trying to gain back up. I ran this thing dry. It thing was full. I ran it dry. The steam engines or the steam boilers ran this thing dry. And when I mean dry, it went dry. And then this thing's just been going like crazy. So I have a plan to take out all these steels and everything that are up here, fermenters or whatever these called, fermenters. And underneath here, we're going to set up rows to get this and to get this. And this is actually okay with one. It actually keeps up. So I'll probably just keep that there. That's not bad. No, I might move it underneath actually, just to make everything symmetrical, just so there's tanks in here. So yeah, so that is not keeping up. I need to do like an actual factorization setup on these. These ain't cutting it. Ooh, portal gun. The stands, they're real easy to make. So all the portal guns that I've ever found in this world, I set up everywhere. So here, over there. I found it a bunch actually, quite a bit. Added a couple more items, bones, arrows, and well, I don't have that much of that. Whoa, did you see that lighting glitch? That was weird. Whoa, right there. You see that? Whoa, that's such a trip. Everything's bright right there and not bright. Gunpowder. And then aluminum I put right here because I'm getting tons of aluminum. Look at that. 52 freaking stacks so far. There's no quarries running at the moment. Everything is the same in there. Yeah, more portal gun over there. 2 right here. 2 right there. And 2 right here. I think that's all of them, and then I got 1 on myself. This is new right here. This is actually pretty cool. This is my... Well, there's supposed to be 4. I'm not done with it yet, but 4-in-1 mob trap. We can set it to XP mode or drop mode. And down there is just an obsidian pipe with a chest, and then that just feeds back into my system. Mainly the drop mode is for the creepers. I did set that up. And then I can use skeletons and zombies for XP, so I'll just show you. This is going to be loud. Let's just turn that down for a second. So let's start that and that. And I'll show you where that area is at. Wow, that was quick. That was pretty quick. Okay, so there's them. So I'll shut these off. So you get the point. You know what I mean? So let's wait. The way I did it is I'm using Mystcraft, and I put a linking. I set a link right here, so they just drop down just from right there. And let me kill these guys real quick. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Oh, there was one still coming. Hey, he got me. He actually got me. Oh, what? Who's shooting me? How is he shooting me? Where can he see me from? That was weird. Did I get any heads? I enchanted a new sword. Warble 2, Disjunction, Sharpness 3. I've been getting a ton of heads, as you guys already tell. And then we open that up, and that's just drop mode down there, or drops. There we go. And this one, creepers. This one's my favorite. And they're just going to drop and die. And the way you set this up is, I'll show you. Yeah, see, there they go. They're just dying. So that's just gunpowder. I just walk away from that. And the reason I did it in a different world was the lag over there. And I can just walk away and it'll just collect gunpowder. And then when I'm done, I just come over here and I'll shut it off. So yeah, over here, I still have the blazes out here because that's going to take a long time to move. And I didn't feel like it. But I took the zombie one out. There's nothing in there right now. I still have this up. But yeah, I'm going to eventually move these. Someone did say, why don't I move them to a different age? And the reason I didn't is because I started building it out here. And I figured, it'll be fine. But then I started thinking about it. And this big-ass hole and how I want to do it. I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to move them to an age. I fixed this, you guys. I moved the light over. So there we go. So what is that? 4? That's 12. 12 powers my whole house, pretty much. 12 of those. Not bad. And I can have 2 quarries going at the same time, and these machines right there can keep up. So that's not too bad when you think about it. Pretty compact, if I say so myself. So yeah, let's go to the... Oh yeah, so anyways, how to make those to where they're falling. This one's maintain momentum. So when you make your book, you maintain momentum. So if they're falling, they continue to fall, and that's why they come here and they do that. So this last drop right here is considered that last drop for a one-hit kill. So I made a new age, mob age. Let's go there. And there's the book right there where I created where they come in, and then just the portal. And this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, all of them didn't fall. I noticed that when I use the bar, some of them get stuck, but you know what? I don't care. A couple ain't gonna kill me. But anyways, I set them up with just these wireless redstone things that I said I was gonna do at the beginning. Kind of a pain to set up at first. I didn't know how. So yeah, got that all set up. I still have one more to build right here, and it is going to be cave spiders. I need string. And I do have one cave spider one, so I figured, you know what, I'll put that there. They are the size of one block, so that it'll actually work out perfect. They'll just fall down, and hopefully it'll work. Those little boogers like to climb, but they're not going to be tracking anything here, so they should just fall and be fine because there's nothing to track. So yeah, that's it for now in here. It's just a normal age. I haven't raided anything yet, like the dungeons or anything. So I did see the village, but haven't done anything. So yeah, I'm gonna move the blazes out here, and this is cool though. Once it's completed, I think that's gonna be so cool. It's like a mob trap, you know, like a big old mob trap. 4 mobs in one. Right now, I'm missing a piece of the pie. But yeah, I could jump in there and go right into there, but I don't want to because there's probably mobs in there, as you saw. Got a chunk loader right here, and let's go to the next world. So remember the last episode we created the lightning rod. Well, I created a lightning age, and you guys, this thing, let's just say, in my opinion, we're gonna only create one here because it's a little cheaty. I know having the matter fabricator is instead of the mass fabricator is harder, but yeah, I created this little. Oh, I forgot about these. There's a spawner, a wisp spawner, or whatever those are called, right over there where those where that dungeon's at, right there where the obsidian thing's at. Um, I dug one of the piece of obsidian up because I thought it was a zombie pigman one, and it wasn't. It was one of those. And these things are everywhere. Look, they're just everywhere. So we stay inside. We do not go out because I'll die off those guys. So a little shack I made. I made these lights, these ones, and actually these ones, and I added those to my crafting recipe. Oh my God, look at all of them. Look at all of them. Holy moly, yeah. So up here, we got the lightning rod, and I've messed with it a few times to get it perfect, but the fence posts up there go up to old world height, which is at 120 something, wherever the jetpack cuts out on. So that goes up, and the way I originally had it set up was I had an HV transformer, so these three, and one MFSU, and then this right here, none of this automatic stuff. So then I was like, oh, there goes your UU matter. It just went through. So then I thought, okay, this thing's going to strike, and I got a chunk loader, so this is always working. The power will go to here, because on this lightning rod, it goes through each side. So if you only put this on this side, and you have nothing here, you're technically wasting all this power over here, from what I heard. So you want to take advantage of it. So then I figured, okay, well, as you can tell, it just hit. Look at that, filling up. That means a bolt just hit, and the size of them is all different. So look at how fast that fills up. That's full. That's full. Oh my God. That's filling. That's full. Holy moly. That means multiple one strikes. So anyways, that was getting to my point of why I put a second one. So I figured there's no way that enough lightning bolts could hit it to where it would fill this up to where I needed another one. Well, truth behold, I came here one day and all these were maxed out at 1,000. I'm like, okay, that means it's lightning bolts are hitting it more than once. Each bolt is different. Every bolt's different on how much power it produces. So this is still going up. So that means this has an internal buffer, and it took the power from the lightning, and it's still giving it out. And this thing goes so fast with it. Look at that, 51, 52. 53, and that's straight from here. So that's getting the, what is it, 8,000, or that's getting the max, like, not max, but like, I forget. But look how fast it goes. Only when the bolt strikes and this has power. And the only way I can tell is by this filling up. If this is going opposite, that means there's no more power from the bolt, and now we're using power. So I put 2 of them, and it looks like I might even I need 3 now. I can't believe that. Look at that. Wow. That is absolutely crazy that it filled up that much. Whoop. That's crazy. Output, input. So yeah. Dang, that's crazy. So anyways, they all just go out and be routed to this thing. And now I think about it, I have one side open right here. I do want to take advantage of that because let me get my EU right here. Because each one of these puts in 512. That's 512. That's 512. Well, I can have another 512 going in here, but I don't know how to do it with this HV transformer right there. It'll connect to it, and that's not going to work. So you guys have a suggestion on how I can hook up power to this? It's got to be separated. It can't be touching anything else because it's got to be its own. And this is the one I'd like to use. So that's putting out nothing. That's putting out 512. So meaning we're losing now. You see? So the bolt's done. The power of the bolt is done. Now we're losing. Now this is taking power from here. Oh yeah, duh, I should have known because it's taking 512. Anyways, so I got the logistic system out here, and pretty much we're saying Where's the provider? The provider pipe's underneath. I can't see it. We're telling this to keep always 7.5 stacks of scrap, and then the UU matter will get put back into my system using the system connector. So real simple setup, not too difficult. But yeah, this thing creates. You guys are gonna be shocked when you see how much UU matter I'll show you. Well, this is combined with this one and also the blaze rod one. But yeah, it's been making tons. This, especially this. I mean, look, you guys just see. Look how much power. I mean, just look at it. And that's just one. Could you imagine if I had 10 of these out here? I'd literally be creating UU matter like there was no tomorrow. Yeah, I might have to invest in this, but hey. Alright, let's go to the next age. Mining age? So how many do I got here? I don't know if I showed you this. I don't know if this was a new mining age from what you saw last time. I think it might be. I've done 3 so far. 1, 2, 3. I did these 2 at the same time, and then I did this singly. I changed it to run off biofuel motors, but right now, remember I told you I was running low on biofuel, so since I already had these motors out here already with fuel in them, I decided to just bring these out here with a liquid tesseract and just make that. This is temporary right here. But right now I'm holding off on the quarry. I have enough material as it is, and I want to get my fuels situated before I start the quarry back up. So yeah. I don't know if I showed you this. I had to create another one. There was a mishap on my books right here. I was working in the auto crafting world doing stuff, and I needed inventory space, so I had a chest, and I put all my books in there, except yeah, even my link one, because I have one of those podiums over there, so I just ran to that. I put them all, and guess what? I went back to the overworld, and I had no books, and I was like, oh shit! I freaked out. I was like, I started googling and like, how do I get back to my worlds? Anyway, long story short, I was able to figure it out through the config files and stuff. So if you ever need to lose your books or something, I can show you how to create new books without using the teleport TP function, because you could TP, you know, from the overworld to here, legit. And you know how when you spawn in, like you spawn in on a certain block, I can figure out how to change your spawn. So right now we spawn over there. I could change it to where I can spawn right here. I could make me spawn like right here. Any block, pretty much. Yeah, any block. So, long story short, I figured that, well, I didn't figure it out, but Googled it, and here, we've been doing a lot of work here. Down here, I set up this different. I got a sorting machine here, hooked up to this battery box with 2 solar arrays up there, or solar panels. What happened? Oh, the relay one. I was with the timer and stuff. It was hard to keep you know how much time and stuff, and I was constantly adjusting it. So this is easier, and this is still normal, the timer, just because this thing will get full of items if it goes too fast or too slow. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I actually like it. So yeah, over here we got the original one. This is set up with the automatic stuff, so it automatically feeds it and then automatically takes a UU. And we still have all the MFSUs we had, which was 10, and we had 2 going into each side. Well, now I divided it up, so now like I said, each side, when these are maxed out, it's 512, 512, 512, 512. So technically when this is running, this is not running right now, but when it is, it's getting 512, it's getting 2000. So that's pretty good. Let me see. Oh, those are full. Full. Almost full. Full. Okay, we're almost there. So yeah, once I'm all full with these, I'll hook it back up and then let it rip. Yeah, so that's that. That's not anything much different. But the big part is the red power stuff, which I'll show you from up here. Look at that. Not much, but I'm getting there. And these are where I got a lot of questions, you guys. This is a lot of questions. Don't understand this stuff quite completely, but I'm going to start from the beginning. These are industrial grinders. I had one set up originally. I made 4 now because you can take advantage of all 4 sides of this multi-structure. And yeah, so what I want to do is I want to have 2 quarries going at all times. Well, not at all times, but 2 quarry going. One quarry will come into here and go through red power machines, and the other quarry will go through my normal machines. When you use red power through this stuff, you get better better outcomes, better stuff. So it would come into this chest. I haven't set it up yet, but it would come into here, gets sorted down. So this is the stuff so far that I've gotten. These are everything that I've mined by hand in my quarries from the past and items that I've saved up on. And they're going to come down to here. They're going to get extracted out with these sorting machines. And these sorting machines have a lot of functions and stuff. And I understand some, so that's not too bad. But one question is here is a retriever. Obviously the name, it retrieves items. Here's a packager. It retrieves the items out of here. I haven't set this to anything, done anything, and it works. It takes items out. But yet, if I try to put a retriever right here to collect these items out, it doesn't work. So, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Why does it work right here, but it doesn't work over here? Because retrievers are hell of a lot cheaper than these damn sorting machines. So, and I don't mind using the sorting machines, but just wondering. So, all sorting machines, and it all comes out to here, and it'll come to this chest. And from here, we have a sorting machine for tiny piles, and this is set to where it only until it gets 4 of each or 4 of one item will it get sent to the packager. And so it's got to have 4, or it's because, you know, if it had 2, this would jam up, nothing else would come through. This is a cool design that I saw off Zerthria, that guy that I've been watching. He did this design, so that's real cool. I was going to do something like this, but I was going to have multiple packagers, so it's pretty much all convenient into one. And then the retriever just takes the item out, and we go right back into the original chest. And then now it's a full-size form instead of little pile. Alright guys, sorry about that. My phone was ringing and I'm on call, and I forgot to have my phone with me. Anyway, items go into here. There's another sorting machine underneath. All these items right here are all items that go to this chest. This is a chest that goes back into my system back in the overworld. So what I'm saying is all these items, I want it to go back. All these that are dust will go back into my system and get smelted up, and then go right back into my sorting. So I'm telling those another sorting, and this one saying we want only these items to come through, and these go to this chest. And from this chest, this is more of a buffer right here, this chest, just so we don't have it coming from, we don't have anything stockpiling to here. So this is more of a buffer chest. And oh, I know why I did this, because this chest is, I can use an ender chest and use it in multiple spots with these items. That's right. So then we got another filter, and we're saying we want these items right here, which come over here. And here's my battery setup. That's all the power for everything here. It seems to work, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know too much about this stuff. So then these come up to here, and these are filters and electrolyzers, which they're... Yeah, there's a problem. There's another question. Good thing that came up. Insufficient energy line. Right here. I've been getting a lot of these. Insufficient energy line. There's a medium voltage down there. I don't understand the power thing now. I thought I did, and I guess I don't understand it quite fully. The main power is right here. The main line comes like right down here, you know. And I got a bunch of just transformers, you know, here. And then I got power coming off to them. Look, insufficient. Yeah. And I got a bunch of these insufficient energy lines. So the thing is what am I doing wrong? Like, is there a rule of thumb on how much power can be used on certain things? I'm gonna have to stop something real quick, because that's not gonna they're not gonna work. So for now, we'll stop those. Let me go check these just to make sure they're running. I can't see on that one. There it goes. Okay. So yeah, is there a rule of thumb? Because how much power can do what? I have one power line coming down, and then I got transformers, and then you know how transformers have like a bunch of different outputs on it. Well, I just pretty much just power whatever. So what is the rule of thumb? How much power can I use off one transformer or whatever? I'm not getting it. So any advice on that? That'd be appreciated. So yeah, filters come down to these industrial electrolyzers. Bauxite makes the only thing I use bauxite for is titanium. Everything, all the other byproducts is whatever. And then ruby dust makes chrome, and then pyrite dust. That was a byproduct off something, and I'm just burning it up. So that produces, let's see, iron and sulfur. So I'm just using it. And this sapphire dust, this is from the sapphires. This is actually pretty good because it produces no, that's not the one. I was thinking of something else. Anyway, that's a byproduct, so I just use it. So they come into here, and then filters on the bottom for empty cells. So cells on the bottom, and the item, the product on top. And then they get, like I said, again, I had to use sorting machines here because I didn't understand the retriever. So those just take the items out. And then we come to another filter. Right here, we have tiny pile of titanium, iron, and sulfur. So that's just right now. I'm still sending items. This is all new, so I haven't sent every item through yet. So there might be more byproducts. So what this is saying is it's throwing it back into the system, the main system, going back to the chest. The titanium, the little piles, will go through here, through the packager, get sent back around as a full form, and then once it gets put into here, it's now a full titanium dust, and it goes right back into where the bauxite started, in here as a full dust. So then there's that chest right here. That's the same chest. So that filters that stuff, and then the iron and the sulfur get sent back to my original system because of this filter down here, which goes to this chest. And then we got another filter right here for all the cells, and the cells come up. And since there's so many different types, it's better to have a hopper because then it can sit in here as a buffer, and then they get sent out, and then they go back into the original chest where everything started. So we're just making a complete circle. So empty cells get recyclated. They just go circle and circle and circle and circle, which is awesome. Anything else? So then now we come to here, and I did have a sorting machine right here, but for some reason, and that's another question I have. When, oh, you see that? Tried to rain. Say this is done with the bauxite. Say these are all done, and it stops. The machine sits for a day, and I come in and I'm like, oh, I got more bauxite. Grab some bauxite, put it in here. Why don't these filters call the bauxite? I don't understand it. Because I put bauxite in the system, there's nothing in here, and it just sits. It's not calling it to come. Well, that was happening over here. I wanted these items to go to the blast furnaces. Well, what happens is they would finish their items, and no other ones wouldn't get called. I don't understand why. I don't understand how this stuff works. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just put a filter with the freaking timer for 20 seconds. So what I'm saying is now I'm just going to make the items go, and they're just going to loop around in the circle right there on the piping at top if they don't have a spot to go into, and they'll just do an infinite loop. So, or they'll actually come back here and sit in this internal buffer. So whatever, it works fine like this. So here's the original chest, and we're telling it we want these items. These items go to blast furnaces, and that's pretty much simple. They all just go down to each one, except for the fact of this one. This one, the galena dust, you need 2, and the silicone cell, you need 2 for it to operate. What was happening is I'd get 1 of each, and it'd just sit in here, and then it would jam the machine. So on this setting right here, this is saying it can only let this amount through. So since I'm using it for these, I just threw these other ones in there too, you know. So that just on one of them I did it. On the rest of them, it'll let any item through. And then I had my original ender chest from my recycling system right here. I just tapped right into it, and this is the one that goes right back into my system, and it'll get sorted through, and bam, it gets in my system. So it's working out. I still have other things to hook up. I have all these to hook up for redstone and other stuff, and I have a couple other more machines I need to hook up. I might need more of these actually because I got so much bauxite. I've just been collecting it. I haven't been doing anything. All this and plus some more right here. All these ores. This is this chest and this chest is my to-do chest in here. That is a ton, and I've already been through a lot, like testing all this. So, but as you can tell, I'm having the power problem, and I'm gonna rip up all the power. I'm just gonna dig this whole damn ground out, starting from here, and the only thing I can think of, you guys, is to put transformers under each one of these, have its own transformer. If you guys know how the power works, like how much can each transformer, you know, how much power can it be pulled, then I can set up a row of transformers, and I can, you know, I could calc it out saying, okay, this one, you know, this and this and that. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that much about this red power stuff. I'm only going off what I know, what I've seen, and how it works just by doing this. So far it's been working okay. A lot of stuff has been manual. You know, I've had to do it manually, but once I get this chest connected to the quarry, then it'll be good. Over here are electric furnaces. I'm going to set up some crafting stuff on here, like with logistic pipes. That way I can auto craft stuff that go in furnaces. So that'll be cool. Right here are these semi-fluid generators that I made at the beginning of the episodes or series. I was using the coal coke fuel. What is that stuff? I forgot what that fuel's called. Whatever that stuff is. One item that I put in here gave me a certain type of cell, and I put it in here, and it said you can put it in the generator. So I'm gonna stick these out here, and I think I might make them work. Here's the power, that's why I put them here, and they're all connected. And I think I might connect them and have a filter set up to where if certain cells come through that are able to go in these kind of machines, then it'll just get routed this way, you know. So I think I might do that. And then it's not much power. It's not even really usable power. I mean, like, it's not worth setting up these kind of machines. So, but if I can't do anything else with the cell, I figure I can just put it right back into power. Over here, you guys are saying about the boilers. One could do so many. I knew that, you guys. Originally, I was only going to create 3, if you remember, but the system got jammed up, and it gave me enough materials to do 4. It actually gave me enough materials to do like 6 of them, but I just made 4. I was really just going to have 3. But believe it or not, without these solar panels up here, I had to actually use my solar panels, which is bumming me out right now. I'll drain this damn thing off that stuff right out there. It drained. This tank drained completely. Right now, these 2 are offline because of that biofuel problem I had. So it sucks because now it takes forever to get back up. But yeah, with 4 of them, it just drained it. I mean, like literally drained it. So right now, I'm using these 2 and the solar panels. That's working okay. I have this turbine and that turbine, which produce all the power for out here, and empty. And these were just full. I mean, they were just full not too long ago. It just gets drained, you guys. The Steam stuff cannot keep up with these machines. If you have these 4 going and these 4 going, oh my god, there's no way that these can keep up. No way. So we need to think of a better power source. This is fine as a buffer to help, but it can't be the main. I'm losing. I don't have enough power. I just don't have enough power. Even if I hooked up the other 2 boilers right there and made more turbines, they only output so much. So with all those right there is outputting more than what this can output. So I've already done the math, you know what I mean? It's just not enough. I need more. So that's that. And I think that's everything. I think that's a episode. Like I said, it's a talky one, but I needed I had the questions, you know. I don't understand this stuff. The retrievers, the sorting machines. Why doesn't it call items? You know what I mean? It just sits here. It's not calling the item. The power, you know, what's up with the power? All these glass right here, all medium voltage transformers. So yeah, I don't know. I added some more stuff on my crafting. Here's the lamp. Industrial centrifuge. Oh, here's all the wireless redstone stuff right here. A soul cage, sticky piston, and yeah, that's all the red power stuff. Oh, a pipette. I just learned about that. That can suck the like if you have an engine and it has fuel in there and you don't want to waste it. Apparently, this can suck it out, and you can save it. So, paint can, paint brush. I needed to use that for painting stuff. Over here, I changed some things. That's right. I had a whole bunch of those steam engines right here. Pretty much this whole line, but I stopped them. Like I said, I don't have enough power. So, see, it's not even putting out the max. But that's enough right there to hold everything over. I need to... Once I get my power situated over there, then I can hook these back up. And then I'm going to have more thermal expansion machines out here. This is not all of them, so that's why I'm doing all this. I probably won't need all these motors. These things produce a ton of MJ, so they produce a ton of power as it is. So yeah, don't know about the power situation out here. I'm having a hard time. Let me go check this. This is probably done, so we can probably hook this back up and get this going. Full, 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 full. I could have just looked up. That would have just told me. There's nothing's burning, duh. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so that one, bam. That one, bam. That one, bam. That one, bam. And now, if we check it with this, there we go. We're going to get through here, 512. Whoops. Through here, 512. Through here, 512. And through here, 512. Whoops. I don't know why I push E all the time. So that's over 2,000 going into there. That's pretty much the max I can put in there with what I got right here. With keeping this an automatic setup. I need two sides, an input and an output to, you know, put items in and take items out. So two sides are used up for that. But that is quite a bit. Let's see how fast that goes. Just turned 49, 50. So it's at a decent speed. I mean, obviously it's not racing, but it's not a bad speed. These will get drained so fast. So fast. Yeah. Oh, and they started back up. So I did the EU reader when I had this line set up to all these just like singly without all these, and it was saying 900. I was getting 900 through here, and that's right because I have 90 of these at 10 a piece. That's 900. So it was reading exactly right when all of them are running 900 EU per tick. So that's pretty cool. I should add a few more to get it up to 1,000, I think. And the final part. Actually, let's go back to the overworld. I want to show you how many some items that I've been collecting on. I converted all these into the blocks just to save space, obviously. So nothing really into there. Let's see. Put that out of the way. So, okay, look at this. Chrome, a stack and a half. Look at this, titanium, over 2 stacks. These are the most important things we want because all the high items need this. So, very nice. Everything else is just whatever. And then right here, 12 iridium, 2 ore, or 2 of these kind, 5 ores that I've silk touched, and look at all this UU matter, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 stacks of UU matter, and that's all from the freaking light. Well, not all of it, but yeah. Yeah. So that's very cool. Look at all these diamonds I got. 1, 2, 3, almost 4 stacks, plus 64 stacks, 64 stack and a half. Like I said, I pay a lot of attention to my quarries once they get low enough to where you can start getting good items, and that's actually how I found these. So yeah, what I want to do is I wanted to let me put these in here just to free up some space for one moment, you guys. Let's get rid of that, and let's grab this, and this, and yeah. So let's see what we can do. So obviously we want iridium. Is there a way to like put it up here evenly without making them? Do I want to make them yet? That's the thing. Well, actually, here, let me get my calculator. I don't know if I want to make them yet, you know what I mean? So 64. Let's just do this real quick. Oh, it snowballs. That was weird, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I'm tripping. Okay, so let me get my calculator. Let me see. 64 times 4 plus 40. So 64 times 4 equals plus 40. 296 divided by 7 is 42. So it gives us 42 iridium ore. So 42, 43, 44, 54, 55, 56. This will give me 10, 56, so 66. We have 66 iridium ingots we'll have. And I could make more off this platinum dust, which I got this from ferrous ore. No more left. I used it all up. But yeah, so we got about a stack. Just say a stack. The thing is what do we want to make for next episode? I got a stack, but you got to remember, a lot of things take plates, so that's going to actually be divided by 4. So 60 divided by 4, you're looking at 20 or 15 or 18 something, you know, like that. So I was thinking maybe the gravisuit. I don't know how much it's needed, but I was thinking this. This alone, oh, that takes a lot just for this. Oh my god. So that's 4, 4, 4, 4. That's 16 just right there. That's 16. 16 pieces, yeah. So 16 do we need for this? 17. How many of these? That gives you 3, and we need 4 of those, so it gives you 3. So you do this twice. So 2, 2, 2, 2, so 8. So that's another 8 for all of these. So 8 plus 14, 20, 20. I can't remember. It just needs a ton. Oh, and here's more. And then these. Do these testicle? Oh no, those are easy to make. And then these right here. Wow. Oh, those are like, so I only need 1, but these things. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. So yeah, I was thinking about making this whole suit. So if I have enough, then I guess we could give it a shot. Anyways, I'm just dragging on now. So here's all my heads I've been saving. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and if you guys know anything on the questions I asked, please leave it in the comments. Let me know. It will help out big time. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye now.